Ta-da! This is the Hiroia Hikaru. Now, before we start this episode, I'd like to thank Coffai for lending me. This is a loaner unit from Coffai PH. I met them in a competition where I judged. I asked them if they are willing to lend me a unit. And they said yes, so yay! And we're very lucky that the channel will get to try the Hiroia Hikaru firsthand. If you've noticed, the video is a bit far this time because the box is quite big. Right, so we have like papers here. Yeah, this is the delivery receipt marked that it's with me. And an actual lending agreement. I want to be very careful opening this. We have a box, a smaller box. So in this box we have paper filter and a glass V60. All right. And the Hikaroo carafe. This is a 02 Hikaroo carafe. And this is the actual unit. It's very pretty. It's really beautiful, right? Okay, and this thing goes here. So what is this exactly? Hiroia is the higher end brand of Hikaroo. So Hikaroo basically made its own automated pour-over machine. Heats up its own water and then pours in parts or in pulses or whatever you design it to do. It actually has an app where you can customize your own recipe. Okay, so the first thing that you need to know about this product is it will not give you competition-like brews. It will only free up your hands with basically an automation of a pour-over. At the same time, the water just drops in from the middle. It doesn't rotate, it doesn't pour in different directions. It is a very complicated machine that makes a very simple task for you to free up your hands. And I think that is the main goal of this product. It's going to free up your hand. We're gonna go through the brewing process right now. I'm gonna put up like the screen of my phone right here as we go through the process. And I'm gonna show you how it works, basically what it does, right? So the first thing to do is I've preheated water to 80 degrees just so that we can speed up the process, but you don't really need to heat up your water because the Hiroia Hikaru can heat up its own water. And I'm gonna prepare also my V60. So we're gonna put a paper in the V60. Now for the coffee, you can either use pre-ground or we can go the same way that we prepare our coffee. I'm gonna use coffee from H Proper Coffee Roasters. And I'm gonna know if it made the coffee closer to how I do it manually. Now that everything is set, we're gonna turn on the machine, which is located right in front. And you're gonna hear a sound. Isn't that the most pleasant sound of all? Okay, now I'm gonna go to my app, the Hikaroo Brew. And we're gonna connect the machine. There, so there are preset profiles that you can use, but you can always make your own recipe. So right now, these are the recipes that I've made in the past, and we're gonna create a new one. So just click create recipe. Let's put here H proper alo chilaka. Now we're gonna use a temperature of 92 degrees. Then we're gonna put our dose to 13 grams. For step 1, we can put exactly 26 grams. You can choose the level of flow here on the left side. We're gonna choose level 1. And then we're gonna put an interval of 45 seconds. Our water volume is at 260. Okay. That was my mistake. All right. And now for step 2, we're gonna put 74 grams of water, 74 ml, with the flow rate of, let's try 5. I haven't tried 5. So that we can actually introduce agitation. And then we put the interval to 45 seconds again. Now, for the third step, we're gonna put 50 ml. 50 ml at flow rate 1 with the interval of 30 seconds only. And then for the fourth pour, we're gonna put another 50 ml with the interval of 30 seconds again. Right, so now we have 200 ml for 13 grams of water. Now we're gonna save this. And then we're gonna click that. Now, we simply need to press brew. So it's nice also that the color of the light is changing, indicating that we are heating up the water right now. Right? You can also hear from my microphone. You can also hear that the water is, or the tank is heating up and preparing to brew. On top, there is also an indicator for your Bluetooth connection and the profile that is being used. There is also a start and stop button on the top if you don't want to use your app and simply use like a preset profile. And then you press start or stop. Okay, once it starts brewing, okay, there it is. So the water right now is coming out of that spout. It's just running down straight to the coffee bed. Also, if you noticed, the light changed its color again, and how it is lighting up. It's just blinking now, not climbing up. It's not running on trails anymore. As you can see on the app, it also displays the level or what part of the brewing process are you in presently. So right now it is at 25%. So it's doing its level 5 flow rate right now so that we can introduce some agitation. Also, this part right here is not heated. Unlike your regular coffee makers at home, which has that bay heated. So this one is not heated, so it will not damage your coffee, especially if you're using quite an expensive coffee. Now, we are at 50% and it just started its third pour. Also, since everything is exposed, we can introduce some intervention with the coffee bed, like what I just did right now. Right now, we are at 75% and it just started pouring its fourth pour. It's introducing very minimal agitation at this point because I indicated a level 1 flow rate. Let me just get a cup. When you hear that sound and the light changed again to an orange, blinking orange, it means that the coffee is now ready and you can take out the carafe. It makes good coffee. It will depend solely on your recipe. Your limitations would be the agitation because the spout is a rain shower and it simply goes straight down. But if you tweak your recipe correctly, you will be able to get good coffee out of it. There's one more thing to take note of with the open system that we have going on right here. With the plethora of different drippers and servers and different combinations that we can do today, this open system will not limit you to the V60 system. You can use different sized carafes. So the original was a size 02, this is a size 01. We also have this beaker style server. You can even use this fellow carafe slash server slash cup, even the whole system, even this really beautiful server. It will fit right there. And this rubber mat, this rubber station, this bay, if you may, is easily removable. So you can clean it very, very easily and just put it back like that. Let's try different combinations. Maybe use the Yoyu dripper. This is a very new dripper that just launched a few days ago. An Hiroia V4, a ceramic V60 size 01, or my favorite dripper, the ODZ. Maybe try the UFO, or we have a solo here. Maybe a Suiren. Ooh, the Suiren fits right in. We also have a transit here, but I think the transit is a bit tall. It's a bit tall for the setup, so maybe the transit will not work on that. You can also use this beaker and combine it with the different dripper. They practically stand the same height. Even this, the IKEA. Let's pair it with the beautiful carafe. And it fits just right in. So you see, this open system will let you use any and all server and dripper combination of your choosing. A lot of people are actually wondering, why would you even buy this if you can simply get a normal gooseneck and brew it yourself? And it could be a lot better than this one. This is the thing that most people don't understand. This Hiroia Hikaru can do a very, very consistent brew. It can make a very repeatable brew out of a coffee. So if you are a home brewer and you simply want a very consistent coffee, this product will make that job for you. Also, a lot of people in the industry are asking me when they first saw my videos, is it any good? I would say yes, especially for cafe owners or business owners. This is very capable of creating, brewing, making a very good coffee very consistently. The key word is consistency. So if you have a specific recipe for a specific coffee that you've dialed in, anyone who holds the app basically can recreate that exact same coffee every single time. So for cafe owners, this would free up one more barista from your payroll. This product is a one-time expense that would be another barista in your cafe. Imagine this scenario. You have a very small cafe, it's a neighborhood cafe, and You can only hire one maintenance guy and then one barista, and then one day a surge of people came in, ordering milk beverages, ordering cold drinks, and then one suddenly orders a pour over, a hot one for that matter. This will do the job for you. Your single barista will only do so much intervention with this product. Just prepare the paper and the coffee grounds and then press brew. Or not even the app, just press right here. There is a button of presets right here and then just press start. It has a lot of indicators that will help you know from afar. There is sound indicator, there is a very obvious light indicator that will help you know what the status of your coffee brewing right here is. Yes, it creates good coffee. It may not brew the best coffee, but it makes good coffee. And one more thing, after the brewing process, the cleanup is very simple. It's the same exact thing. You take out the paper filter, throw it away, and then you reset with another carafe. It's that simple. You give this to your customer, you give this to your guest, or you take this and pour it to a cup. It's very simple. You just need to fill this up again. The tank holds 750 ml, so it can make 3 servings of 15 gram doses. Right now, it retails at 45,000 pesos. It's available in Coffai PH. You can check them out. They have a website. It's www.coffai.ph. It's available in black and in white. If you would ask me if I would recommend this, yes, if I have the money. No, if you're gonna break the bank to buy it. Also, another scenario that I imagine is when I visit a cafe that has a Hikaroo, I could maybe talk to the barista if I could operate their Hikaroo with my app, with my recipe, and brew with my recipe from my app. I just need to connect my app to the Hikaroo and I can brew it on my own. If you find this in a cafe and they actually let you use it, it's a very fun feature for your cafe. I think this is the end of the video. I'm really happy that Coffai lent me this loaner unit. I really enjoyed. So thank you again, Coffai. For now, thank you so much for watching. In the next videos, I'm gonna show you more about coffee. Bye!